Right guys, Lack and Suck are back on your screens, back in the Caste, after hours of course. We had a problem, we had a few problems presented to us. This one we're going to tackle straight away, something that we can kind of relate to. It's a caste issue. Now if you don't know what caste is, just Google it. It's sort of like a social hierarchy within the Indian subcontinent. Nothing to do with religion, it's all about culture, so don't get it twisted. But it is important because someone's come to us. He's basically said, I've been going out with a girl for 4.5 years. He doesn't want us to mention his name. 4.5 years, she's different religion, different caste. My dad is militant, he doesn't want me to marry anything but our caste. How do I go about breaking it to him that I'm with this girl? Or how do I tackle this issue, this problem? Suck's going to go first and then I'll give you my answer. So what do you think you should do, man?
Right, so basically, I think the first thing you need to do is have a sit down with your family.
Now how will he do that? How does he go about it?
I think there is a chance you're afraid to do that, you're scared what their reaction might be, that they might just completely black out on you and say, you know what, close the discussion, I'm not willing to listen to you, I don't want you to talk to me about this. There's a chance of that.
If that happens, what does he do?
If that happens, I think you just got to be dedicated towards it and just get them to listen to you. Communicate well, just keep communicating, because there's no other way that you're going to solve this but to communicate.
Be persistent then,
yeah, that's it. You got to basically stay dedicated towards it, put everything into it. Don't be afraid. That's the main thing. If you're going to be scared about it, if you're going to be scared to let your feelings out, if you're going to be scared to let out what's in your heart or in your mind, you're not going to get anywhere at all. So have a sit down with the family. Mom, dad are the most important people anyway. You don't really need anybody else's opinion. I would sit down with them, see what they say, try and understand their point as well. If they don't agree with you, then they must have a good enough reason to not agree with you. If they say,
we both know that it's usually down to, like, you know, how the family's going to look or what everyone else is going to think.
Of course, yeah, of course. With Asians, they consider that a lot. Like,
yeah, it's all about status.
Status is a big thing for Asians. Like, oh, if you marry into another caste, this is not going to work out. This is not going to work out. There's a lot of things we have to follow, and stuff like that basically. But
there's a lot of negativity that you're going to have to overcome.
Of course, you got to turn that negativity into positivity. So communication is one thing you need to consider. Just communicate as much as you can with them. Just let it all out. You'll be rejected at first. There's a possible chance. I think you already have been rejected. That's why you've come to us.
No, he hasn't mentioned anything yet.
Okay, you've not mentioned anything
so he wants to know how he would go about it.
Okay, first step, like I said, have a sit down with them. Okay, if they say no, don't take it to heart. It's not the end of the world. You can still try and make it work out. They can't force you. They can't force you to just get married to somebody else. If this is what makes you happy, then we're going to support you 100%, and I'm sure eventually they will agree on it with you as well. So yeah, communicate, sit down with them. Would you agree?
Yeah, I agree with that. What I would say is, before you get to that stage, is get them used to the idea of who you're with. So if your dad calls you, say, I'm at the cinema with so and so, or I'm just getting food with so and so, get him used to the idea of this person being in your life and how you and her are basically like doing things together. If you get him used to that idea, the seed's going to be planted when you do have that meet up, that talk.
You basically have to make an impression where it seems as if you have not rushed into it.
Yes.
So don't let them think that, you're rushing into it, this is something new to you, you just want to try it out. Don't make it seem as if that, you have to be real serious about it. It's like starting a new life with somebody.
Yeah, but what I would say with that is, you need to make a plan. Do you let them know that you've been seeing this girl for 4.5 years?
Yeah. Or
do you say that you've known her for 4.5 years and you've started to think, you know what, I can make things work with this girl, I know what she's like, I know her intentions, and you need to communicate that across to your parents, or to your dad, I guess, because your mom, you ain't mentioned your mom, so I don't know where she's in the picture, but
yeah, but think your dad's the main problem here.
Yeah, so communicate, like I said, communicate positivity. You're going to come up against a lot of negativity. You need to, don't even think about the negatives, think about the positives. If you focus on the positives and you can bring that in and show them or show him that it's going to be good for the family, as opposed to it's negative, that will work in your favour. But you need to, like I said, plant that seed first, then go to the table with him, sit down, explain the situation. He's obviously barking on about getting married, say, well, I found a girl, this is the situation. She's not going to fit the criteria that you've given me, but if you take away the caste, she fits everything else. She's, you know, good at this, she's good at that, she's got these qualities, these values. And if you say it like that, and then say, I want you to meet her, then you can say to me whether you agree or not. Do it that way, 100%, you're very likely to get a chance there to prove yourself. To prove, well, your girl will have a chance to prove herself as well. That's what I would say to do. What do you think?
Bring all the good qualities to the table. That's the main thing. You know, you can't miss out on any of the key points that are going to make her look good. Try and keep the negative stuff away. Obviously, don't let them know about it. I'm not saying there is anything, but just keep it away. Arguments. You know, we all argue. You know, we all have problems. That's just part of being together. But just keep that away from the table. Yeah, have a sit down, have a word, and I think it should hopefully, fingers crossed, work out for you.
Yeah, we'd like to know how it goes. That's what we would do in that situation, I believe, anyway.
Of course, I would do the same as well. You know, have a sit down, talk to them. You know, no matter how strict they are, you know, they will listen to you. They will listen to you, even if they might not agree with you. You might just keep going on, and your dad just might say, "How you done now?" Or you know, something cheeky like that. But at the end of the day, you got to take it in, and you have to understand. Question him. That's the main thing. If he doesn't agree with you, say, "Dad, why?" Just give me a simple answer.
That channel of communication.
Yeah, and then just go away from the table, work on it, and then think of the positives, why he said that, and then you know, try and improve that situation, and then go back to the table again with him, have another sit down, and then say, "Dad, this is your problem. Now I've worked on it. Now is there another problem?" And then just clear out all the problems. That's the main thing.
The only thing is, they might just come out and go, "She's just not the right caste." So no. If they say that you've got a fight in your hands and you need to work out, is this girl worth it?
Of course.
I'm guessing after 4.5 years she is.
Yeah.
And then you'll have to just fight for her. You'll have to just explain to them.
You're pretty much going against your parents to be with somebody, but you need to ask her, are you willing to hold it down? Because I'm not saying she'll let you down, but things happen like that out there. So just make sure, for your own sake, for your own sake, she's ready, you're ready. You're ready to provide for her. You're ready to, you know, do everything for her.
Yeah, it's a joint effort. Like, she needs to know that there's going to be some tough conversations happening.
Yeah.
And if she's on your side, you'll be all right.
Another way you could possibly get the elders involved, which I'm not sure if you agree on or not. Like maybe get her parents to speak to your parents. If the elders communicate, there might be a better understanding there.
That can go very well or very bad.
Or very bad as well.
If the elders fall out, then there's no chance of...
Very risky, but it could work out for you as well. But I don't think at the same time you should get the elders involved straight away.
I would do it after you've had that communication. And then, if your mum and dad agree, then get the elders involved to bring it all together. But I wouldn't do it preliminary. I would keep
whatever
that.
You say, you have to get your dad thinking. That's the main thing. You know?
Yeah, get the ball rolling first. Firstly, plant the seed, open that channel of communication.
Yeah.
Like I said, get the ball rolling. Once you've done that, you should have that understanding, that foundation to, like you said, either get the elders involved, build on it within yourself and your parents. Like, you know, build on your relationship, bring it all together slowly that way. So like have meals together and, you know, meet up, that kind of stuff. Or you can, well, I don't know what's going to happen actually, so I can't really go ahead with that.
Yeah. So that's the first step. Have a sit down, talk to them. If it works out for you, all good. If it doesn't, come back to us, and we'll do some research on it about how you can go from there. And we promise you, we'll get to the bottom of it. And you know, we're with you. That's why we're here. We're not here to just waste your time or waste our own time. We're going to help you get to the bottom of it. So don't stress about it. Yeah, early days, it happens. It's a normal thing. But yeah, don't worry. We're going to support you all the way.
All the way, and we appreciate you getting in contact with us.
Yeah, that's the main thing. You know, we appreciate you taking time out to watch our intro and then thinking, you know what, these guys, let's see what they're all about. So yeah, right now we're not giving you the best of opinions, but we're just taking it step by step. We don't want to just rush into it and just give you a load of opinions, a load of advice, and you just rush into it, get it all mixed up, and then, you know, just ruin it all. So just take that step and then let us know how it goes.
Technically, this is part one of the answer. We're going to find out how that plays out, and then we'll give you part two.
That's it. That's how it goes. But yeah, thanks anyway, and we'll see you in the next video.
See you in the next video, man. Get in contact with us. Peace.